Ashford Manor buzzed with life. Chandeliers glittered, casting a warm glow on the elegantly dressed guests. Laughter echoed through the halls, celebrating the union of Evelyn Hart and Victor Blackwood. Evelyn, radiant in her white gown, was the picture of happiness. Her laughter rang out sweet and clear, a melody that filled every corner of the grand manor. Victor, tall and handsome, stood by her side, his eyes reflecting her joy. The grand ballroom, adorned with flowers and flowing silk, throbbed with music. Guests waltzed gracefully, their faces flushed with merriment. Champagne flowed freely, fueling the celebratory mood. It was a night of magic, a fairy tale come to life. As the night deepened, the air crackled with excitement. A hush fell as Victor led Evelyn to the center of the dance floor for their first dance. All eyes were on them, captivated by their love story unfolding in every graceful movement. The melody washed over them, a timeless waltz that spoke of enduring love and promised a future filled with happiness. Midnight approached. The grandfather clock chimed 12 times, its resonant tones echoing through the manor. Victor, momentarily separated from Evelyn, looked for her familiar figure amongst the revelers. A flicker of unease passed through him when he couldn't locate her. He checked the balcony where they had shared a stolen moment earlier, but it was deserted. A cold draft seemed to sweep across the space, replacing the warmth of their laughter with an unsettling chill. Victor's unease grew with every passing second. He searched the opulent hallways, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. The once joyous music now grated on his nerves, each note a sharp reminder of Evelyn's absence. Where could she have gone? The revelry continued, oblivious to Victor's growing panic. He found Evelyn's father, his face flushed with celebration, and shared his concerns. The older man, initially dismissive, sobered quickly, his jovial expression replaced with a mask of worry. Word of Evelyn's disappearance spread like wildfire through the manor. The music faltered, silenced by the growing unease. Laughter died down, replaced by hushed whispers and anxious glances. The festive atmosphere evaporated, leaving behind a chilling silence that amplified the growing dread. Victor, his mind racing, rushed towards their bridal suite, desperate for an explanation. He flung open the door, his heart pounding with a mixture of hope and dread. But the room was empty, the air thick with the lingering scent of Evelyn's perfume, a cruel reminder of her absence. Section 4. Frantic search, mounting fear. A frantic search began. Guests, their faces etched with worry, combed through the manor and its sprawling grounds. Every shadow seemed to hold its breath, every rustle of leaves whispered a silent question. The staff, their faces pale, joined the search, their movements hurried and anxious. Victor, his face a mask of despair, directed the search, his voice hoarse with worry. He refused to believe that Evelyn was gone, clinging to the hope that this was all a terrible misunderstanding. But as the hours ticked by, the hope dwindled, replaced by a gnawing fear that chilled him to the bone. The guests, their initial shock giving way to fear and speculation, huddled together in small groups, their whispers echoing in the stillness of the night. Theories flew, each more outlandish than the last, but none offered a plausible explanation for Evelyn's sudden disappearance. Section 5. Whispers at Ashford. Dawn broke, painting the sky with hues of grey and lavender, but it brought no comfort to Ashford Manor. The search continued, but Evelyn remained missing. The manor, once filled with laughter and joy, was now shrouded in an eerie silence, haunted by the memory of the vanished bride. Whispers of the unsolved disappearance echoed through the grand halls of Ashford Manor, replacing the joyful melodies of the wedding celebration. The mystery of Evelyn's vanishing deepened, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. What had become of the beautiful bride? Had she run away, or had something more sinister transpired within the manor's elegant walls? The questions lingered unanswered as the guests departed, their faces etched with worry and disbelief. Ashford Manor, once a symbol of love and happiness, now stood as a silent testament to a mystery that would forever be etched in its history.